from the Estados Unidos by way of OC, Los Angeles, and the West Coast. Coming to you, repping tarifas, knocking out agendas of the cancel culture and 50 raps, breaking down doors in Hollywood for La Raza. Unashamed of the creator, because no one is greater.
My name is John SANDOVAL. They used to call me Joker from White Fence. I grew up in Boyle Heights, a barrio White Fence, right under the 4th Street Bridge that they call the Hole. I'm 53 years old now. I've lived there all my life, the day I was born. You start putting in your work for the neighborhood, for the fence, you know. Next thing you know, you're getting caught up. You go to jail. I wound up in prison for a murder back in the early 80s. That's when you really start getting to know these guys, because you're there with them, you hear about them, you get things put in your hand, and it's time to get busy. It's something that I wanted to live. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world, man. Hey, I made it to the Pinta, I'm here. You know what I mean? I can't wait to meet these vatos that are from the clica and stuff, and you're like, and then one day in point in time, you just come to realize nothing was worth it. Growing up in White Fence was like being in a family. You had generations after generations living in a block. Everybody knew each other. You could stay out in the street from sunrise past sunset, past midnight. You were guaranteed nothing was gonna happen to you. Sure, once you started gangbanging, other neighborhoods would try to come in, but since where White Fence is actually located, there's so many little alleys, so many walk-through alleys, you could run in between two houses and run up in an alley and the cops wouldn't even chase you. They just let you go like, yeah, I ain't going up there. It was a rough little neighborhood, but you got taught respect. You gave respect, so you got respect. It wasn't like days of now. I don't know where this generation is going. I don't know where it came from. But still, you just walked the streets. You didn't rank, car pulled up. If you were from White Fence, you represented White Fence. There was nothing else to it. You know what I mean? You got in, you took your lumps. Growing up in my neighborhood, the thing that I used to love the most was all the homies used to come out and we could kick it in the street. We used to get drunk, we used to get high. You could stay out there, man. You didn't have to worry, you didn't have to watch your back. People took care of their business down there. I'm not glorifying the lifestyle, but I can't say that my upbringing was abusive. I did what I did knowing what I was doing. But to this day, my mom still lives in the neighborhood. I still go down to the neighborhood. I have an injunction against the neighborhood, but it's just something that you never leave. No matter how far you live, you wind up coming back. You can glorify that all you want, but it's not gonna get you nowhere. The people you hurt are the people that love you. Because for the love that you say that you got for people out here, think of the damage that you did while you were out here. Back in the day when I was growing up, the name Kilroy, when you heard it, it like just pumped you up. The dude was bad. The dude was big. The dude was like, it's an idol you want to be. If you ever watch wrestling, you got a favorite wrestler, you're like, I want to be like that. He didn't care. You got in his way, he'd take you out of the way. I can't say how many killings he's done because who keeps count? But the dude was a bad dude. To see it, back in them days, it's like something that you really idled. You're like, man, I wanna be that dude, man. You know what I mean? Kids nowadays pull out this big old 45. Back in them days, you went from your shoulders, man. But I respect the man, and I'm sure a lot of people respected him too. Not for fear, but just even the name.